So today I will be reviewing Little Women Dallas Season 2, Episode 4. This episode left me baffled. Just baffled. There was a lot of things going on that just didn't make sense to me. I mean, a lot. But let's start with that damn Amanda. Okay, let's start with Amanda. Listen. Amanda's new manager told her to go to this improv class, even though she wants to be a stunt double. Should she be going to a stunt double class? I mean, what does the one have to do with the other? But okay, that's just nitpicking. I'm being real nitpicky this episode. So she ends up going to this improv class, and in the improv class, she met this girl named Cassidy. That's her name. And Cassidy asked Amanda out on a date. So they both go out on a same-sex date. Now, what's wrong with going out on a same-sex date? Nothing. It's not the date that's got me damn baffled. It's Amanda's ass. Okay, so let me explain to you this way. I have this gay cousin, right? He's been gay since the day he was born. I mean, everybody knew he was gay. And he always told me, being gay is not a choice. That's how you are, okay? And all of his friends said the same thing. But maybe Amanda's got me confused. Like, she's acting like gay is like trying on a dress. I mean, all of a sudden, she's gay within 5 minutes of meeting this chick. Listen, here's the problem if she's not gay. Amanda, I'm thinking, is one of these women that's in love with being in love. Okay? You know what I mean by that. A person that's in love with being in love. Like anybody, any kind of attraction to anybody, it puts butterflies in her stomach, and now she's all into that person. This could be her problem. Remember I said I like Amanda, but she was like rubbing me the wrong way this season. This could be it. Maybe she's just the kind of person that's in love being in love. Because how the hell do you be gay in 10 minutes? I mean, what? It's baffling to me. It's baffling. I mean, I would tell her, being gay is not like trying on a dress, okay? And number 2 is, you got to stop picking up one-night stands. I would say that, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I like the new one-night stand, okay? At this point, she's a one-night stand. I mean, I don't mean to be mean. Is that mean? Listen, I don't know her from Adam, so I'm going to call her one-night stand. But I like the one-night stand because she's the only one on the show that talks some sense into Amanda. She told Amanda, go apologize to Kaylee for slut-shaming her. But for Cassidy having some common sense, I will be telling Amanda to slow down. But, we might need to keep her around because she's that missing piece that nobody is on the show, which is, the common sense part. Like, not one person on the show has, they have common sense. That's kind of mean. I mean, as far as this whole Kaylee situation, nobody was willing to put it to rest. So I'm glad the new girlfriend, she used the word girlfriend, okay? In the same episode. We met her the next day, that was her girlfriend. She introduced her to the group. Amanda, you might be in love with being in love, okay? You might be in love with being in love. I mean, if Casey's gone the next episode, I'm going to think I'm right. In the meantime, I got to find out who's lying here. Either my cousin or Amanda. I mean, can gay be like trying on a dress? Or is it something you're born with, as my cousin is saying? I mean, I got to get to the bottom of it. And when I do, I'm going to let you guys know. Somebody here's full of shit. Love you, cousin. Next, we have my favorite person on the show. And that is Kaylee. I know. Do not leave any damn comments in my comments section, okay? She's not perfect. I know, I get it. I got it, all right? But I can't help it. Listen. Kaylee has finally come to her senses and finally stopped this whole Chase nonsense. Chase, acting like she's so hurt because Amanda went out with Chase or went to second, third, or fourth base. I can't remember which one it is. With Chase, when you have a boyfriend, okay? So I have been saying, listen, every episode I was like, stop worrying about Chase, Kaylee, get into Daquan. She must have heard the message, okay? She got the message. Because now she did not bring up Chase once. Thank God. But now we have a bigger problem on our hands. I mean, I was saying get over Chase so we could have a little good times again, not more mess. Okay? I love you, Kaylee, but you might be the mess maker. I love that. That's in a loving term, mess maker. Okay, listen. What did she do to cause a mess? Okay, she's finally over Chase. She finally is putting a little quality time into poor little neglected Daquan. Okay, so she meets Daquan's mother. And Daquan's mother says, I have an agent. Do you have representation? Now, I'm thinking she's talking about acting, okay? Because what else could she be talking about? I mean, is she a literary? Is she an author? What is she talking about? Representation. So I'm thinking she means acting. So Daquan's mom hooks her up with this guy named Rollo. Now, right there's a problem. Who names their kid Rollo? Okay, that's a problem right there. Like Rollo, what? Okay, fine. She meets this a guy named Rollo who she wants to be her manager. Okay, but Rollo throws a proposition out there. Okay, he says, "Listen, I'm having this wrestling match." That's what he called it. And if you can get your friends, your LP friends, to come to the show and participate in the wrestling match, then I might. He didn't say he'll represent her. He said then that'll be a good thing. Okay, look. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay, do not leave comments in my comment section about me being mean. I'm not mean. I'm the truth teller. Okay, self-proclaimed queen of truth here. Now listen, I have a relative that's in the business. Remember, I told you guys this, and she's been in the business a long time, and so I've seen this person go through phases in their life, and one of the phases I've seen is getting a damn manager. Okay, I have never seen this person agent tells them or manager, whatever the hell, the same thing. You have to go get other people to come to this wrestling match, and then it'll be a good thing. He didn't even say, I'll sign you. Now, what does wrestling have to do with acting? Or unless she books gigs, like, the women on Love and Hip Hop, you can book parties, but why does she have to pass a test in order for you to represent her? Now, we all been through this Harvey Weinstein situation this week. I'm not saying he's a Harvey Weinstein. I'm saying you have to be careful of these damn producers, agents, managers. It doesn't make sense. Because, and I was sitting there waiting for her to say, well, why do I have to do that? But instead, she decides to do it. I'm not saying Rollo's shady. I'm just saying he has an old-fashioned name. Come here, baby Rollo. And two, you should never have stipulations on people helping your event before you sign. He didn't even say signer. Is this guy a shady character? Now, I'm not trying to be, depressed Betty here. I'm not pointing out the bad. I'm just telling the truth. Like, I got to keep my eye on Rollo. But in the meantime, I might just call him the R, because I really hate that name. Is that mean? And I forgot. Before she goes around town trying to book people to be in this wrestling match, she finally apologized to Amanda. Amanda said she was going to call her first, but Kaylee beat her to the punch. Thank God we don't have to hear any more Chase stories. Bye-bye, Chase. Next, we have my girl, Bri. I love Bri. I think she's a great best friend. I think she's a good mother. I think she's a good girlfriend. And I'm so glad that Wooda's gone. I'm not trying to be mean here. He didn't want to be there anyway. And now she is trying to date again. Thank God. Now, I know he's Meek's dad. I'll go gentle, okay? But he was no damn good. That none at all. And child, he gonna come running back. I'm telling you, listen, being in the entertainment business is not as easy as people think. Everybody in their mother wants to be in the entertainment business. It's hard, and sometimes it's more than just talent. But I heard your tape. You need to work on the talent part, Wooda. No offense. No offense. I mean, listen, it's a bigger chance that he's not going to make it and will come back. So I'm hoping that when he shows up in the middle of the night with a suitcase, no, with his clothes in a trash bag, and he comes knocking on Bri's door, talking about, can I come back? Hopefully she'll have a new man and she'll tell him, hell to the no. I mean, and it looks that way. I'm so glad, Bri. I'm proud of you. You can do it. Oh, and I'm not a mean person, so good luck, Wooda. So Sharrell and Bri go out. I don't know if it was speed dating, but it's something like this, to meet new guys, okay? Now, Rochelle's not playing around. Like, she's trying to get a new man immediately. She had somebody else last week, and I guess if you don't call her back or you don't fit her criteria, on to the next one. That's why I'm glad she's hanging with Bri. Bri, you need Rochelle's attitude. They have to qualify whatever your needs are, and if they don't match it, peace out. So, but unfortunately, Bri didn't meet anyone this week. This is an old man that came up to her, but I don't think she's into dating her grandparents, her granddad, he's too old. But Rachelle seemed to hit the jackpot. She had a guy that she seemed to like. She was straight to the point. I mean, she doesn't play. She was like, give me your number, and I'm going to call you. But he seemed to be, you have to have a strong personality to date Rochelle, and hopefully he has a job, because that'll get you cut too. If you don't have a job, she'll fire you. So we'll see if he's on the next episode. But she's on the manhunt for a man, and she's doing it right. Bri, keep going out with Rochelle, because you need a new man. So there's no chance of Wooda coming back. I mean, no offense. Besides that, there really wasn't too much more going on. There was Asa, who was still being Switzerland. Is people really this sweet? I got my eye on Asa. I mean, are you just this original person that is just really, really sweet? I mean, I got my eye on her. And then there was Tiffany, who I like. I really like Tiffany, and I like her with Austin, because I don't think Austin's going anywhere. But in a loving way, I like to call Tiffany Two-Face, okay? In a loving way. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are two-faced, so I hope, no one gets offended by that term. Like, and sometimes I'm two-faced. Sometimes you can't tell people what you really think up front. But if that's the case, you need to hold it in just a little bit, because it could start trouble. And I see you were up to no good again. So she informs the group that Emily's boyfriend, Lontel, got arrested and had a mugshot. And she had to inform everybody. She had to let them know. But no one took the bait. Kaylee said, okay, I can't talk about this now, because now she's at the event, the wrestling event. So she got them to come to the event. And now when she walked on stage, she was hoping somebody would come on the damn stage. So she didn't give a damn about Lontel being arrested. Now, but I don't have a wrestling match. I'm going to need to know why Lontel got him arrested. Like, what? I like him and Emily together. But they might be the new, cellmate couples. Remember Emily had a mugshot last year, and now Lontel? Like, in a loving way, I'm going to call them, the little cellmates. I like these two together. But, they don't have a problem with being arrested. I mean, a lot of people get arrested. Like, not me. I've never been arrested. But, a lot of people get arrested. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. So I'm glad that Kaylee didn't take the bait. She just went on stage begging for someone to come up and wrestle. So Amanda decides to throw Kaylee a bone and decides to go on stage and wrestle with her. Mud wrestling. Except they didn't have mud. It was pudding. It's a pudding wrestle. Anyway, and I'm glad she went on stage, because, these two need to make up. I'm so glad that Amanda turned gay in 10 minutes. This new girl is really mellowing her out. I'm really liking her. So that's what happened this episode. I I love this show. It's getting better and better and better each episode. I love it. I will not miss it. I love it. So you know where I'll be next week. That's right. Talk to you then. In the meantime, I'm out.